I just got the Hercules professional mount system from Ocean State Job Lot. It's for 55-inch to 100-inch TVs, and it can support up to 154 pounds. It was $39.99 and is a full motion mount. So let's open her up. So there's the back of the box with information. Extends out 17 inches, angles left and right 80 degrees, and tilts negative 15 to 15 degrees vertical. And it's a 80 by 500 millimeter VESA mount. Alright, let's open up this box here. Okay, we got one side of the mount there. Another side of the mount there. We got our assortment of bolts, washers, and other parts. Alright, we got our mounting bracket right here. It's pretty hefty, it's pretty heavy. Nice solid bolts in there. And as you can see, it's extendable. Let's collapse that back. And here we have the wall template. Attach the bracket to the back of the TV, then use the template to determine the proper drilling locations. Alright, here we got the instructions. There's the other side of the instructions. So let's set it up.
First up, I'm going to unscrew all the pre-installed screws on the back of the Vizio TV. Once the screws are out of the back of the TV, I'll be able to attach the brackets to the back of the TV.
Place the bracket flat side down, line up the holes, and make sure the hook is on the top, and tighten with bolts F. Put in the bolt first. Here, and put the bolt through there. You tighten up your knob. Your bolt F and your knob G. Here, we need spacers C, and we need washers X. And we'll be attaching either D, bolts from D, or bolts from E, depending on the size of our TV hole. That's D. It's definitely not D. It is E, because it screws in. These are X's, and they don't fit, so we have to use the Z's for the E bolt. Here is the Z washer and the E bolt. Do hole number 2 on the top. We have our spacer on the other side. And put that through. And attach the TV. I'm going to screw that in there. Other spacer in down there. And screw the other screw in. We've got the other bracket lined up, and we're screwing in the bolts. Okay, now we have the mount secured.
The 70-inch TV is 62 inches wide, so we're going to measure out the wall and mark the center of it.
So 62 divided by 2 is 31. Right there is your center of your TV. Okay.
Next up, we're going to find and mark the studs, so we can screw in our bolts and attach our TV.
Okay, so there's a stud. Edge of the stud is right there. And the other edge is right there.
Next up, we take our bolts from A and our washers from D and put those on.
We are going to drill into the stud, so we won't be needing these anchors here.
So we'll drill our holes in the wall and then put our screws from A and our washers from D in. Then we can level our bracket with the level from H.
We can use the cardboard that came with the TV as a template to figure out where we want to put the TV. We put it at 27.5 inches off the floor, then we'll mark the bottom of the TV.
The back of the bracket holes are not 16 inches apart, so we'll have to drill in new holes into the bracket.
Next up, we need to drill the starter holes into the wall. The holes are drilled and the bolts are in on the right side of the bracket.
The studs didn't line up, and we wanted it into the studs. We didn't want to go into the sheetrock. And we want to just put this bolt right in here after we drilled everything. And now we're secured to the wall. It won't fall off.
Alright, we're going to start the eye bolts here. Start the other bolt eye here.
Next up, we're going to hang the TV on the bracket.
We're tightening up our eye screws on the back of the bracket here. Gotta take our feet off the bottom of the TV. Unbolt the bottom hole. And then we'll take our other leg out of there. Unbolt those screws.
After making some position and leveling adjustments, the TV is attached to the wall. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.